The new IPO it's coming next week is Pine Labs IPO. So what are the questions we have? So we are going to discuss about what the business is like for Pine Labs, and then we are going to discuss what market cap are they raising the IPO at, and what was the previous round of valuation it was raised at the VC level. And then this is what is the OFS amount, what is the new equity issued, all of that we will discuss. Who are the existing investors we will discuss, and what's the business like, is it growing, are the income, the top line and the bottom line growing, decreasing, what's the profitability like, all of these we'll discuss in this video in detail. Okay, let's start. So the Pine Labs business is basically, it's a point of sale. So you must have seen in the merchants in lot of big shops, you will see a device where we pay with our phone pay or a card or debit card or credit card. So they have this device, right? So this is the Pine Labs. You must have seen this in some of the stores. This is very frequently used in India. Almost 985,000, around almost a million stores have these devices which they use for point of sale payment. And these devices, so these are the services they provide. Point of sale payments, how it's different from UPI, except is like UPI only takes scanner, QR code and payment, right? And those are for very small amount. Pine Labs does for larger amount, so anything less greater than 20 lakhs, which is a GST amount per year, per month, that kind of transaction is being done by Pine Labs in businesses. So online payment gateway services, a lot of affordability, BNPL and EMI schemes. They have also acquired this company for like loyalty, gifting and prepaid solutions like the gift card and some kind of token amount, all of that. They provide that services as well. And this is issuing and platform services to banks, financial institutions for prepaid and gift cards. And like we discussed, they are at like 9 lakh plus merchants in India. They're also growing in Southeast Asia and Middle East, but not as much. It's not that significant of a business yet. This is what the device looks like. This is how we pay. So it can be UPI, it can be card, pay by link. All of these acceptance can be done through the device on the merchant level. These are the core components. Merchants are the most important part of their component. They directly deal with merchants, but yes, brands also approach them for Pine Labs devices, and financial institutions. This is how they have started. They started as in-store payments, and then they in-store affordability payments, card issuing, to now credit card issuing, online payments, fintech infrastructure, so billing, payment, fraud detection, and backend, all the account statement management and everything. They do all of these operations as part of their business. So the next, what the market cap they are raising at? They are raising at 2.9 billion, which is comes around 24,000 crore. So this is so in their previous round of valuation in 2022 fundraise, it was valued at $5 billion. Now it's valued at $2.9 billion. So it's almost half, not half, like 40% down from the valuation it was in 2022. And this is the IPO size. So market cap, they're raising at 24,000 crore, right? And they are raising for 4,000 crore of IPO, of which like around fresh issue is of like 2,000 crore, and 1,820 crore is offer for sale. So all the VCs who have owned this. So this is not a promoter-led company. This is mostly a private equity and management VC funds led company. So Peak is like Sequoia funds, and all these funds have raised this. They are going to sell a lot of the equity. So yeah, so and this chart basically shows that this is the 46 around 50-50, so 50% is off of a sell. So the existing promoters are selling their equity. Fresh issue um, is the new the 50% of shares are issued fresh now. Now let's see the business. So the business has been growing. Let's see the income statement. So this is the income statement for the company for the last 2-3 years. These are 31st March ending numbers. So it's been growing not that fast, 9,000 crore and 12,000 and 13,000 crore, around 50% in the last, not a 50%, like 40% from 9,000 to 13,400 in last 2 years, and 20% growth in top line. And the losses has been, this is the interesting part. So this is also a loss making startup. Make no confusion that this is a profitable year. So they are just showing for this year. So if you see financial cost, they've decreased. They've done this some kind of change manipulation here. Not exactly manipulation, but yeah, adjustments they have done, of course legally, but that's not like cash flow from operation, right? So the profit they've shown is positive, but I don't think the operational cash flow is still positive. It's still a loss making business. It makes sense if it's still growing, but I don't see the growth that much, and also organically it's not growing. They are acquiring a lot of companies to grow their business, so that's part of it. See the business, there are a lot of competitions from PhonePe, RazorPay, and all of these businesses. I didn't see any competitive advantage of Moat yet, although they have a good network and implemented, so network effect might work out for them. So interesting company. It's not overvalued. It's something to see once it's listed how the businesses grows, and something to see. So that's all. Thank you.